There is a new undersheriff in town. Kelly Martinez is the first woman in the history of San Diego County Sheriff's Department to be appointed undersheriff. She replaces Undersheriff Mike Barnett, who retired after 29 years of service. Undersheriff Martinez joins us now. Let me start from everybody here at KUSI with a hearty congratulations, Kelly.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here. Thanks.
Happy to be here doesn't quite cut it, though, in the sense that this is a significant moment. Please expand on it a little bit. You have to feel proud.
You know, I'm really proud, and it's exciting and it's challenging at the same time. Undersheriff Barnett leaves really big shoes to fill, and as a first woman, obviously the spotlight's a little bit on me, but you know, I'm so proud for the region. I'm proud for women on our department, and proud for just women in leadership roles in general. This is a big moment for all of us.
And the appointment comes during the month that we are celebrating women's accomplishments. That has to make it extra sweet, does it not?
You know, it didn't even occur to me until all of this, you know, all of the discussion about it. So yeah, it's exciting.
Well, while the title is new to you, the job really is not. You've been with the department for a very long time. When you first stepped into that uniform back in, what is it, 85?
1985, it's 36 years ago yesterday.
So did you think you'd be sitting in the big office with all the pictures on the wall?
No, not at all. It wasn't even, not in my wildest dreams. I was a deputy for 22 years and didn't even promote till sergeant for a long time, so.
All right, so now the moment is upon you. Now the trick is to make it mean something. What do you plan to do?
Yeah, so the pandemic's really changed law enforcement as it has our entire society. And we're expecting, as we come out of COVID and all of the restrictions, that there's going to be an increase in some crime types. We're worried about children who've been home all this time, and when they start going back to school, how that's going to look and what's been happening in some homes. Domestic violence, we think we might get more reporting of that. More traffic means more collisions and all of the other things that go along with that. So, you know, our team is gearing up to manage those things. We've got record low crime rates in San Diego County. We're really proud of that. So certainly some challenges coming. It's been a challenging past year, but we don't think that's going to end. We think we're going to continue having a lot of work, but we're ready for it. So.
The business of law enforcement from 85 to 2021, how has it, when you look and you have to sit in front of a bunch of people who don't understand the business really well, what do you point as the biggest changes from the law enforcement side?
Well, you know, the biggest change is probably technology. When I first started, we were writing reports with pencils and using carbon paper for copies. Now everything is computerized, everything's digital, from our computer-aided dispatch to body-worn cameras, drones. I mean, it's just incredible, the technology, not to mention social media and all of the impacts of instant messaging. And, you know, it's just huge changes. It's like going to the moon must have been in the 60s, right?
Yeah. So like then, as you try to project 36 years into the future, how is it going to evolve? How do you see law enforcement evolving in that direction?
You know, there's a lot of discussion about that. You know, when you're trying to forecast the future, artificial intelligence, self-driving cars, I mean, all of those things are on the table. If people are no longer driving their own cars, what's that going to look like for traffic enforcement? Those functions might go away for law enforcement. Just a lot of changes. Teleworking has certainly changed the workplace and the work environment. So, you know, we really need to look 5, 6, 7, 8 years out and start forecasting where we want to be. So.
Well, we certainly appreciate the time we had to chat with you. Congratulations again. And I suspect that as undersheriff, you're going to be called to talk to us on occasion. So we look forward to those moments, all right?
I'm happy to do it, Paul. Thank you very much.
It is an honor. We will be right back with more Good Morning San Diego.